Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, follow if you're watching over on Twitch, because we do have a Twitch as well. We're almost an affiliate, so that's cool. And big announcement, we have hit 900 subscribers. Hooray! So that means we're going to be doing our PlayStation 2 stream. Some obscure video games from PlayStation 2. So I will be making a post over on YouTube letting you guys decide which one we're going to start with, and then we'll set a day for that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And so today I think we're just going to do some more MSQ. Since we finished Detroit last weekend and I was a slacker, I couldn't come up with anything else to play today, so I figured you guys wouldn't be too mad about more Final Fantasy XIV. So anyway, we're gonna jump into that. Hello guys! That's awesome, Matthew. Misfit. Thank you, Tony. It's good to see you guys here. And yeah, that's awesome. I don't know, randomly middle of the day today we hit 900. So that's pretty flippin' cool if you ask me. So I'm looking forward to the PlayStation 2 stream. I think it's going to be really fun. Old games that, I mean, I was so young when I first played them. So it'll be cool to revisit. Anyway, I'm excited to explore this here little slice of heaven. It's funny, I was just kind of wandering around and talking to everyone you could talk to. And Emmett yells at you for staring at him, and I was like, that's so Emmett. Yeah, I think for 1K we were going to do another art stream. And then, I don't know if anybody has any other suggestions. I'm very open to hearing them. Hi, Sean! But 1K is looking pretty good now. We're getting close. I never even thought we would get this far, so that's very exciting. Alright, let's talk to Hithlo. Yeah. Yes, Sean, new goal. 4 digits. That's gonna be cool once we get there. Hypnodias is looking you up and down. Uh-oh. It's like, you look a little funny. Now then, our friend Hermes. Aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. What do you take me for? No, in that case, Emmett Selk. No, your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. The way he scrimps sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a high bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. An adventure. Collecting all the materials. This place is beautiful. I just want to go here. I want to take a walk through this place. Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petaludi. The butterflies? There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the petalodi first. Good luck. Petalodi. Ludi? Butterflies. I don't want to talk to that one there. Metaluna? Possibly. Punch him with my axe. Get him, Johnny. Oh, wait. Is it strong enough? Weak enough? Yes. Okay. Oh, it's Cactopot tonight. The lottery. The FC was just talking about that. I always forget to do the lottery on this game. Surprise, shocker, me forgetting to do something in this game. No way. Maybe I'll remember tonight. You've caught the petalodi. Come, come, let us see. A pot of cacti? Basically, it's the lottery at the gold saucer. You can win a lot of gold saucer money there. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. Whatever the heck that means. There, it's ready. I think I've won the... I want to say I won one of the tiers, but not the highest. Once. Maybe the 3rd. It wasn't a consolation. I've won those before. That would be nice to win the big old cactopot. The mini ones are fun though. Yeah. That one, I think there's definitely a higher chance of winning. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. You turn living beings into clothing? Just like that? Won't someone be angry with us for using those creatures? You're turning living stuff into clothes. Well, not just like that. You need to revert them to their constituent ether first. Lest you wonder why I asked for 2 species, it is due to the difference in their etheric balance. Blending them allows us to produce garb with superior etheric stability. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least, it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Emmett Selk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you are familiar. The question is, whose? Yes. No, I agree. And once I heard that there was the gold saucer here, I flipped out. Because since I don't know, I love Final Fantasy VII. So that was so cool. And I love that they still kept the music. And I always liked the music. Well, I actually really liked the music from the Triad, Triple Triad. So that was cool that they had that in there. Even though I was never good at Triple Triad. I was better at the one from 9, but I still wasn't that great. But no, it's cool to see the different references. It's really cool. Ah, of course. Azams. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence. For lack of her presence, absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. Ah, with that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Yay, now we get to dress like an Asian. What? That's so crazy. I wonder if that'll ever happen. That would be pretty wild. Is it just in here? Or is it in my armory? Probably in my armory chest. Where is it? I don't know. There we go. Sophist, that's what I'm looking for. Is it in here? Huh? Oh, what? I couldn't get Queen's Blood. I was so confused. Wait, we got the body thing, right? The heck is it? There. I don't know why I couldn't see it. Let's hide the helm. You keep the axe. I'm so bad at card games. I'm so bad at mini games, I should say. Like, I'm just not great at them. Luckily, Final Fantasy XIV has pretty simple ones so far. Because I always get so nervous. And then it really messes me up. If you're ready, let us continue along the path to Anagnorisis. That place? The place serves as an observation hub and a residence, both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Rebirth had good music. I think they did a good job with reworking the old stuff. Final Fantasy VII soundtrack is like one of my favorite soundtracks of anything. Like, I used to listen to it a lot when I was younger, and then I just will randomly put it on, just the old school soundtrack, because it's so good. It's like it puts me in a happy place. The Fall Guys event. Oh no. Hi Gemini. I tried the Fall Guys event and I was like, this is nice. No thanks. This place is so cool. Oh, those were ponies. Unicorns or something, weren't they? Is it a bird saying nay? Is it a... Wait, was it a Pegasus? A tiny one? Let's see if this observer knows Hermes' whereabouts. Yes, I meant to talk to the observer. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask, I assume you are one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. A horsefly, maybe. Yes. Yeah, I do. I put it on my retainer, because my retainer is, Lalafell, who is named Small Cloud. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. Wibbly wobbly times. What, Gemini? Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I say, Hythlodaeus, while I've never met Hermes, you know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, Emetzelk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We are here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. Oh, okay. If only were here, he would know. He would get that right away. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. Hey. So you know it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is our common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Sir. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Good old temporal shenanigans. Hermes! Where are you? There it is again. A little small fast thing I can't get. The heck is that? Oh. Look at these. So cute. Well, he'd be studying by the water, supposedly. There's a horsey. Aww. That's so funny. I mean, that makes sense. Wow. Look at that. A kelpie. Crazy. I love that they're just, it's like a zoo. A little research center. I'm not seeing him. We haven't, there. I was like, we haven't gone over here. Hermes, bewinged girl. Oh, they're studying the axolotls.
Huh. You are...
They do look comfy. I would hang out with those. They're snuggies.
Oh.
She's so cute.
Different. You're different too.
Aww.
You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
She's so, like, different.
Ah,
So very
I
different
see you found
from
him.
everything else we've met. Salutations.
Hyplodeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation.
Actually, Gemini, I thought about that today. I was like, wouldn't he have recognized us? That's true, Sean. Fair. He's probably seen a lot of faces in that time.
Emmett Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
That's true, Sean. There's a couple... Well, he did have, like, a few moments where he, like, looked and he was like... Because there was, like, once or twice where he did that, at least. Where he, like, looked at you and he gave you, like, a huh face. And then is like, never mind. Or whatever, you know. Emmett. Doddering old man.
Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
She's like, you've got things coming out of your head too.
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment.
I know, right, Tony? It's so funny. And they're best friends. Could be. That's a good theory, though, Sean. He might have. Maybe he did like the Charlian spell to his brain.
Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amystoma is missing.
Oh no! She's looking at the ground. She's like, I don't see it.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
It climbed into a tree?
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
Same thoughts. Oh, did they? That's a bummer.
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish.
What?
The amystomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I love that he's just like takes care of all these little animals.
Two!
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Just catch them if they start flying. Hi, Latios! So funny. Where are they? What tree did you see them in? Ah. Adventurous ambystoma. Well, he's not in the tree anymore. Seems Hermes and Meteon have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an ambystoma. Yet, though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. Oh, I didn't even notice him up there. Yes, we made it to Elpis. The ambystoma. Hermes saw it high up in the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. Do you need a hand? Everything is under control, I trust. We're gonna see that one. Grunt. Yes, rest assured this is nothing new to me. I've ended up in far more compromising positions in the course of my work. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteon. Both you and, berrrlynn, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. for you, little one. You must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no! I had forgotten all about its fellows! It's okay! He was about to charge. Truly, what a relief! I must thank Emmett Sulk and Hithlodias when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Woohoo! That's so funny. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Anagnorisis. Anagnorisis? There we go. Don't mind me just splashing and crashing as you do. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Ambistomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space. If you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. The creatures. Good job babysitting, guys. Pet sitting. Can I attune to this one? Probably not. Oh, I can. Fabulous. Oh, hi. Look. So snazzy. Hello, baby Latios. Or baby Alfie. Baby Latios. Yay! It suits you. So cute. Perfect for Gemini. Oh, the carbuncle mount is so cute. Oh yeah, that's right, Gemini. Now I have it. Howdy. Howdy.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
I mean, I understand where he's coming from.
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
Oh no. I have important things to say to him as well. There are reasons I cannot speak freely. I got my reasons, homie.
Let's hear them then. These reasons of yours.
Okay.
Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
I do not object to her attendance.
There.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's just barely holding on right now with me being there.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
I'm not a child, even though I might be the size of a child.
So, it's finally happened, then.
Yeah, definitely.
Aye. Van Daniel has declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the Star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty.
This talk is so creepy.
Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
Huh.
I know of all this. I do. It's just... I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all.
I know, right? It's so different. It's definitely strange seeing them like
I've
this.
made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
She's just a little baby. She's a fragile little bird. Come here, little birdie. Let's go hang out. I'm sorry, Burr. I didn't mean... Hi, Jen! A walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk. Oh, I thought that was the door. Oops. Oops. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. We can take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Hold on one second. I'm gonna take a quick intermission. Sorry, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Welcome back, everyone. Hello. Everyone's out of the house, so the big dog, it likes to bark, because her mom's not here to tell her to be good. So that when she barks, my little dogs bark, and then it's just chaos. So I had to go tell her to be quiet. Now, it should be good, but I don't know, she might bark again in 10 minutes. But we'll see. I think she just thinks she's alone. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Anyway, we could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like a bother. Sure, why not? Sounds like fun. Sure, why not? I get stuck babysitting. It's 'cause I'm like the older child. Where to start? Ah, yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetherite. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Alright, she's now accompanying us. What if I want to lose her? Just kidding, she's really cute. Gemstone trader. Bird sitting. Right, you're right. Let's talk about this here Aetherite. Ah, the Aetherite. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Memnon. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the horns and scales of a beast. I assume you are a familiar like Meteon. I can't say her name right. Meteon? Is there something you need? This is Burr. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Kefka thinks that's hilarious. Spazzin'. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will. Thanks for the lesson. I mean, technically, I could be, Heidelin's familiar. Right? She created us. I think. You had a turn. Now I get a turn. Where did you come from? From a place far, far away. From a place facing a great threat from the Crystarium, I guess. Facing a great threat. There's such a place? I had no idea. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. One that is not being watched. Do. Motionless bird. Oh. By the Spriggans. The Spriggans! I know, right? There's this whole group of people that just are like logically analyzing every creature. Everything. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? Oh no, we call them Orii. If there's many, if it's just one, we say Oriias. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Have a good weekend, Jen. It was good seeing you drop in. Motionless bad. Borogoves. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. What? Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new. Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. It's a shoe bill. So intense. Is it, Sean? That's so funny. I wonder if there was some inspiration. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? It's just got nothing going on in its pretty little head. Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Sure, show me that trick. Greetings, can you hear me? She did it once before. Shouldn't be so surprised. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. The ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other non-verbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. She's got a crush on me. No, just kidding. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Good boys. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Did you hear me? Good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. It's a secret. I'm good at playing? Playing? I'm still not sure what that means. Hermes says, let's play, but then he goes for a walk or looks at creations. It's fun, but no different from work. Bird. It's so cute, but so creepy. I think we might be bothering it. Aw, right, Sean? Let's keep going. We'll go and see Wenthe next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. Wenthe? Do 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 do. Is she in this one? No. And behind it then. Behind it then. This one? The one that's got glowing things on it. That makes sense. Hello, I like your hair. It's beautiful. Well, well, if it isn't Miteon. I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, you want an apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Burr. Oh, candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat, Miteon. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. Oh, well, that's sad. I'm sorry, Burr. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Aw. Tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thank you for sharing it with me, Burr. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? My favorite thing is a mystery. Do, 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 do. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meteon good. Meteon. Burr wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Meteon company. While you are away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emmett Salk and Hythodias will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I am compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylaeon. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy her presence brings Meteon, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Burr is kind. Really, truly, she taught me as much as I taught her. Yeah, my answers were a little goofy. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes. You're bound to learn lots and lots. Hooray! We got a weapon coffer, treasure chest gear coffer. Ooh. Well, I won't put it on yet because I have to be incognito. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward ambystoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. My computer speaking to me. I don't know if you guys heard that. But that's what that was. Don't get stuck in there. That's embarrassing. Yeah, no, that was on my end. It's just saying that the computer's been charged. Look at this, it's a tiny little horsey. Flying horsey. So cute. Yes. Yeah, he's really pushing it. I guess the power has gone to his head. He's very rude, and he says that we're rude. A rocking horsefly. That would be so cute. This here is a new species of Petaluda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. Okay. No. No, we need more hats. Monty Python. Okay, okay. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Beacon? I see no beacon. Oh, it's all the way over yonder. Music is so nice and peaceful here. Whoa! Are they doing okay? Okay, I think they've got it under control. I was like, maybe I will help them. They looks like they got it. They don't need me. Ah yes, lightning pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the pneuma here to replenish their ether. It appears Meteon is busy. Oh, is she harassing Emmett? Oh, Hippo, maybe. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the pneuma? Oh, surely. By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. A veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Huh? Oh. Oh. What am I supposed to target here? Hold on, let me try that again. He's just looking at me. Just watching me. I assumed I have to hit them, right? Is that not targeting them? Is it? What if I hit him? Am I supposed to put it on there? Ah, yes. Okay. Easy as pie. Ugh, now I want pie. Oh man, I make this really yummy yogurt pie, and I was thinking about it yesterday. Now I really want some. It's delicious. Graham cracker crust. You're eating pie? What kind of pie are you eating? Perfectly done, Burr. Look. Oh, they're so happy. See how they gather to feed, how they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Numa or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Yogurt oatmeal? What? You put oatmeal in your yogurt? Ah, cherry pie is one of my favorites. That's amazing. Sounds so good. Yeah, the pie I make is literally just Cool Whip. And your favorite, like, non-fat, low-fat yogurt. I like to use Greek yogurt. And you just mix it together and you put it in a graham cracker pie crust. And you just let it chill for a while. And you're good to go. It's delicious. Yes, yogurt pie is so good. The Cool Whip is what really seals it. But the graham cracker crust is amazing. Is Mateon an arcane entity? Is Mateon a living being? That's a good, yeah, exactly, Sean. Anything can be a pie if it fits in the pie crust. Oh. Yogurt in oatmeal, like after the oatmeal's prepared? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hythlodaeus, may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry. I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. I don't know. It sounds pretty good. I would try it. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Wards. To the Morning Dew. This is so strange. This way. Do, 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 do. This is a lot of stairs to walk up and down. Hey! Would you look at this fine creature?
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
We know these flowers. Oh, that sounds amazing, Gemini. I am definitely going to try that.
Entelekis, like me.
Me too, Latios. I'm so hungry. Entelekis. What'd you just say to me? That was her face.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms.
Beautiful blossoms.
Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Need an intermission for food? We can, after this cutscene, we'll do a little intermission for everyone.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy.
Hold on, I gotta restart the capture card. Sorry about that. I hate when it does that. It's so fickle.
Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Right.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis?
My girl's eye, sometimes she has the craziest faces. Like, she's so shocked.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt.
Card captor Sakura. Yes. That's what I think of,
And though its
honestly.
existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter, on account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, When we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Was that just a peek at his future self a little bit? He's getting excited. All that power.
Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
She doesn't
Precisely.
have much either, but...
Yours is thin too. Like an entelechy. Like me. So, are we the same? Intelleckies.
Sure, I don't see why I couldn't be one. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. If I'm thin, it's because Emmett Silk didn't do a proper job. Oh no!
Well, aren't we ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
A deficit of ether alone does not an entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear, I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Got distracted by some flowers. Hey, I get it. I just like giving Emmett sad. Yes, like what's happening with our planet. The final days, because they're like the ether is gone, and so now they're being transformed because they get spooked. Basically. Alright, well now we'll take an official intermission so everybody can get their snacks. He's pretty funny. He's cranky. Jeez. Cranky old man. Alright, so we shall return in about 5 to 7 minutes-ish. But everyone go fill up your drinks, get your snacks, enjoy the puppy show, and I will be right back. Hello, welcome back. How come I'm glowing? Because I was by the flower? Thanks, Sean. Yes, actually, Gemini, that was my thought process. I'm like, I'm gonna harass this man as much as I can. Because he deserves it. This is why he was so sassy to us. He wouldn't have been so sassy if I didn't do this, since we're in the past and harassing him. I just doomed myself. Thank you. Anyway. Now we have to speak to him. Their greatest contribution. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it, even if we knew, but it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? What do you specialize in? Oh, you wish to know why Emmett Selk was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. Ahem. It began when... Not another word. Lest you've forgotten, we're to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. What? Well, now I want to know. Aww. I do love their friendship. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Besties. My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released unto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charybdis. The Q continuum? What is that from? That is what we shall tend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main aisle and head north. Oh, Star Trek, I should have known. Yeah, man, I would be falling down these steps every day, walking up and down them in, like, those big long robes. No way. I can barely walk around in the slippers I walk around in. Ooh, I was wondering how that sounded familiar. Perhaps. No, leave me alone, you big bird. I come to look at this big bird. Oh. I understand there's a problem with one of the Charybdis. Charybdis. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. Ah, there you go. They're based off of a sea creature. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. That's so funny. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. With its etheric balance leading towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. Something like that, Sean. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't go to such lengths. Says, give the thing a chance. You don't know. But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's limbs. Flesh. Sorry. Yet, convenient though it may be, transforming it in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless, shameful. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that, when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. Emitselk, may I trouble you to move that Charybdis away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind. Take that thing for a walk. Emitselk is out of sight. Good. Let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Emitselk train the Charybdis. Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be, as I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Berr, I want you to go to Emitselk. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. I have to go say I have a favor to ask. Oh my gosh. Why don't you just tell him to do it? I get to annoy him? Perfect. Never mind. I am up for the task. Flying on my chair. Hopping on my chair. Hey, Nightmare! Elpis is interesting. It's so different seeing the Asians before they were Asians. It's crazy to think like that's how, like, they went from being like this to being like that. Oh yeah, I have to... Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? Actually... I have a favor to ask. Oh no, you don't! I'm not lifting a finger. Ugh. I don't know what Hythlodaeus is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. That's true. That's true. But these other two, and they're so different from what they become. If Hythlodaeus is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-weary Emet-Selch. Okay, now I have to say please, Emet-Selch. Please, Emmet. Please.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet-Selch.
Oh gosh.
Please teach it to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
But I'm in love. Please.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
They're ganging up on him.
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emet-Selch. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Good job. Good boy. Huh?
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
This is so funny. I mean, he had to give in because I don't think we would have let him say no at that point. Kind of backed him into a corner.
You were wondering why Emet-Selch joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emet-Selch has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them.
He's drunk.
Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over. to whom he had previously lent a helping hand.
Oh,
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends.
oh, so sweet.
To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world.
I like him.
And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
It's flying. Good job.
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on.
Good. We saved it.
Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Alrighty. Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Almost did it again, Nightmare. What am I supposed to do here? Wave to him. Okay. Can I target him from here? Or am I just supposed to wave? No, I can't. Okay, good, I did. I was like, I can't target him. Emerging from his reverie, Emmett Selk notices you and begins to descend with the Charybdis. Fantastic. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. And Burr and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charybdis flies. Indeed, with this we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion, if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, Would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief, as you wish. It's so funny because he wants to destroy everything. In the future. Including himself. Hermes. I'm fine. Don't worry. Well, that concludes all of my present tasks. Let us return to that place for now. Let's go back home. Ah! That's where I need to go, I think. Hold on, let's make sure he's over there. Yes. Well, I will accept this teleport offer. How convenient. Except now you're all the way up there. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were so close. Nightmare. That's so funny. I am really good at doing that to you. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting to see that. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. Ah, well that happened, eh? Just another day. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help you, do you? Look at you! You blend right in! Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious... I don't know what that word is. Expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Yes. You know, just because you use big words doesn't mean you're smarter than me or better than me. Right? That fish can jump good. Oh hey, thanks Floyd. Staircases. Tell me, Burr, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Nothing so far, but I'm hopeful that will change. Dynamis. Dynamis seems promising. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I've found it yet. No, I don't think I have seen that one. Do they reference or use that word in that movie? Expeditious. Dynamis, you say? Curious that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Lycaon. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby occupites, slaughtering them. Oh no. Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the occupites were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Lycaon that is to blame, their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I've no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doros is still there, however. Hermes, wait! Uh-oh. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Oh, that's interesting, Sean. I like how they're using some, like, Greek mythos here. Over this way, you say? Bam, 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 bam. I have a feeling he's becoming very upset. So those are occupite. Interesting. What the heck is that thing? Ooh. That's a big freaky creature. No, ingredient. I want to see what this guy is. Ah, Gorongotch. Anyway, I'm going the wrong way. As per the usual. Oh no, there's so many. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. A Lycaon was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Emmett Silk and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycaon did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Burr. Come, come. It's down this path and over the bridge. Hermes! Don't you worry, I'm coming. I'm coming. Ooh, so freaky. Makes my stomach flip. Oh, there's another etherite. Haha. No, Grips. Get out of here. Leave it alone. Whoa. Oh, that's so pretty. A circle of flowers. I love it. I want that in my yard. Oh, does it? So interesting. We gotta get on that. Gotta watch that. There it is. The 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. Okay. Long blonde hair. Alright, Blondie. Look at these ponies. So cute. Well, this is a blonde-haired woman? Huh. If you're here with Maytion, then I assume you're on an errand for Hermes. What can I do for you? Sorry, wrong person. We're looking for Doros. Ah, I see. We do have similar hair, so people often mistake us from afar. I hope you find him soon. Dark-haired man. Once I get back and record today's results, I should finally be able to put that report to bed. Not Doros. His hair is long, but the color is wrong. Oh, can I attune to this? Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I can't. Dang it. Blonde-haired man? Doros! That's Doros! Oh yeah, that sounds very similar. Well now, if it isn't Maytion, what brings you here? Ah, I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the Lake Caons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields and restraints, frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Kittisis. Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We've heard the news that the Legion slaughtered Occupites. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released. Aye, I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released. Lacaons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them. All exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive and potentially dangerous, depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions. Pastero may wish to have words with you. Yeah, right? I was just thinking about that. Rest assured, I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine process. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat unto the world. Yet insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Lycaons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report and we may take it from there. Yes. Get neuralized. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion, that Emitselk may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray, show them to the meeting room. Oh, snap. Hi, Dave! Oh. Oh snap, that's pretty crazy. To man, other beings are just things to be used and controlled, like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. That is not good. Well, hello. You can fly. Good job. I have not even started that yet. This dang stream boo. I gotta not punch him. Get Gemini and his punting legs to get all these bots out of here. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Fancy. Meteon, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes, it's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Burr. Ugh, I want to go to the meeting. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Meteon in your care again? Sure. I'm in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Ugh. Can you help me with something, Burr? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up with a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most. Of all the creations in Elpis, most creations are expected to be interesting or beautiful or strong. Better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one, and I want you to search with me. Let's start here at the 12 Wonders. Searching for flowers. Tree in bloom. Oops. Facing the wrong direction. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Ooh, so big and bright. I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Okay, so not too bright. How about this tree? Let's get him a whole tree. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Okay, if you say so. An array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed, their mix of colors forming a pattern. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine, though. Let's keep looking. Oh dear. Yeah, let's not get him a poisonous flower. Not yet, I guess. We can't change things, unfortunately. We are only here to observe. Familiar plant. Oh. Set down a tall, thin stalk. The oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Ooh, accordion! A flower that can move! When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good, Burr, at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. We don't want one that's going to attack him. Who knew it could be such a task to just find a flower for the guy? You spy nothing promising nearby, at best common-looking grasses with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Ah! Over there, Burr, something big, huge! Is that thing gonna turn around and attack us? Hold up. A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the Morble-like creature before you. It's an Adonis. The things around its mouth look like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think, Burr? Would he like it? It's probably not the good sort of memory. I'd rather not go near that thing. So not this one either. Finding a good flower, it's harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Burr, but could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. Okay, good. That one didn't attack us, but now I'm just gonna keep my gear on just in case. Like that thing. Dang, these things struggle. I changed all of my bars around. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Ah, there's nothing. Huh? The shiny thing over there. What could it be? I don't know. I see no shiny thing. Ah, because I'm running the wrong direction. Of course. Shiny object. Oh, it's these flowers. Oh, Elpis flowers. They're here too. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're entelekis. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes, though. For others, they're always white and bright. Huh. interesting. Truly, the flower was dark in your home? Then do you have it too? A dark emotion? I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. I've felt great fury and frustration. I've been plagued by doubt and anxiety. I dare say I have a few. I see. Hermes has known the same. The feeling that a part of you is gone. Again and again. But no one notices. Please, Burr, won't you lend it to me? Your pain and sorrow? I want you to make the flower dark, in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place, since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. She's like, I'm great at being sad. So, truly, you'll do it? Thank you, Burr. Thank you. It means more to me than I could say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Oh no. We're gonna find out. She thinks it's a great idea, so. Should I change back into my other? No, we're just gonna go with it. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they are finished.
Hermes!
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteon company. Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms.
You are sad. Well, I'm depressed. So so we can be sad together.
There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Well, he doesn't seem very happy about this at all. I don't think it went well.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Oh.
Elpis flowers?
Go on.
Get sad.
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
Oh, she's sweet.
I see Meteon has shared much with you.
A face.
May we talk a moment?
Well, dang. Oh, fireplace. A hedgehog.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful.
No.
Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain, but they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear, and it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method.
Little kitty.
Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread.
He just thinks differently.
But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. I won't ask what you thought as you kneeled beside the Elpis. Or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Glad I could be of service. Let's have no more brooding, eh? Oh, I could tell you all about suffering. No more brooding.
Indeed. Difficult though it may be, I must endeavor to be strong like you. The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are? Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life.
Oh yeah, I heard that in a book.
So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters. Sisters. She has a great many of them, and they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life, as one might expect. Exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow. Come, Meteion. Let us head back.
All right!
What's up? Uh-oh. What's going on? Gosh, stop doing that. Hermes, an all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it's time I attend to my next task. As MSQ and Hythodias are aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Lycaons. 7 were created for observation, and all 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as chief overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Lycaons would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose, hazardous life form. Hythodias has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Lycaons have served their purpose. Doros has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course, let us be off then. We return to the main aisle. That's sad. Away we go. Can I not attune here yet? Oh, I can. Perfect. I just couldn't do it when I was hanging out with the little birdie. What are those big trees? Crazy. Big old leaves. Oh, what the heck? There's only 4. Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. Ruh-roh. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, looking in the fields. You and Burr handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to MSQ, unneeded though it is. Vision, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes! The Lycaons must be reverted. I would spare you their pain, and mine. This is my burden, not yours, but if you are intent on helping them, please follow my lead. Just noticed my boots look like claws. They have claws on them. This is crazy. Interesting. Burrow. Hold on. Let me adjust my capture card again. Technical difficulties. 1 second. Not sure what is going on. Curses. All this great technology, I tell you what. Favorite Pokemon? I like Eevee. Very partial to Eevee. And then Vulpix is probably my second favorite. Eevee and like the evolutions are like all clumped together. But then yeah, then Vulpix. Gosh, gotta love technical difficulties. Good job, Nightmare. I'm not sure what it's doing, but my capture card. Huh. Alright, well, I think I'm going to do a short intermission again, I suppose, while I dive under my desk and try plugging things and unplugging things. So, I shall return shortly. Well, dang. Give me one more second. I thought I had it. No, but I might just try. It might be at that time. Please work. Dang it. I think I'd have to restart Streamlabs. Well, I guess we will just end it here for tonight. And hopefully tomorrow it should be back to working. But I think I'd have to restart, and since we're so close to like 11 anyway. I think we'll just have to do that for tonight. Sorry guys. Ugh. It was just getting intense too, but I don't wanna, I'm not gonna complete the quest without doing it with you guys. So yeah, Streamlabs is all screwed up now because of said incident, so oh well. Well, we'll be here tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I think I'm gonna do we're going to do a game called Coffee Talk. Gonna do something a little more just chill, a little fun. It's a visual novel, so it'll be a lot of reading, but it'll be I think you'll like it. It's like a barista to fantastical creatures and like I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. But it looks like a cute game. And I've heard good things about it, and so I figured it would be a good Sunday chill vibe. And then we'll get back into this on Monday. Oh, okay. Maybe I've seen some of that. I think it's sounding familiar. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like the video if you're watching on YouTube and subscribe. We hit 900, so we're going to be doing our PS2 stream soon. Looking forward to that. 1K, we're going to do an art stream. Or if you guys have something else you'd like to do, we could do that as well. Because that'll be a big celebration. And yeah, I've updated my Patreon tiers, so if you wanted to join and support that link will be in the description. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all, and I will see you again tomorrow, and this will all be fixed. Love and peace, Gemini. Bye.